Hi guys, good evening and good afternoon wherever you are. My name is Mam Kosinora and welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time to view this channel, you're most welcome. Please can you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, share it with your friends, and let me know what you think on the comment section below. Every time that I upload the new videos, you'll be notified, guys. Just click the bell to turn on the notification. So guys, first of all, before I start bragging, I want to say, oh my god, God finally made it. Okay, it's not that big, but this week on when was it, on Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday I was injected for I got my first vaccination. So me and Robina, so guys, I'm just sending this message out loud there. It's not for money. We house managers were not paying money. It's not true as our bosses actually, okay, not my boss but other people, their bosses told them that to get the vaccination they have to pay for money, but that's not true, guys. Muberenga mugamba bakama bamwe babatwale babakuba obuyiso si bwa ssente, kati ffe ekyo twamaze ofuna obuyiso obusooka kati tubuzayo obusembayo. That's it's after 1 month. Yes guys, so let's jump into the video. You've got the message, okay? So in today's video I want to talk about time, that you should spend the time with your parents. That's what I want to talk about. You know, today I was having this conversation with a friend of mine, my girlfriend actually. So while we were talking about motherhood and the time that parents spend and the time that you don't spend with your kids. This really got me so far, and as I'm also a mother, so I felt like, oh my god, she's really right. You know, we chase money, but we don't know what's really going on the ground. There are some things that we ignore with our eyes, and we say, okay, first of all, I'm making money. I'm working so hard to give them a better future. I'm doing this to give them this. But if you don't spend time to know your kids, guys, you wake up when it's too late. In the world where we're living in, there are so many evil people out there. Not only evil only, but also those who are close to us. There's something they will do to your kids that you won't know. A child wants to tell you, but a child will first say, how am I going to tell mom? How am I going to tell dad what's happening to me? Because he won't listen to me. He won't give me time. He will tell me, baby, I'm tired. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next time. You don't give them time. The only thing you do is focus on your work. You come back home when you're so exhausted. You don't have that time to listen to them. There's some things which goes around behind us that we don't know, that children cannot tell you. If you sit down with them and you ask them, baby, what's really going on? Can you tell me how your days have been? They will tell you. It's really so hard. Excuse me. You know, today when I was having this conversation, I realized that there are really something that we take for granted. We look on chasing money, but we don't look at the things exactly that are so important to us. You know, family are so important. The children are so important. If you keep on ignoring that, parents, just keep an eye on your children. You know, today I just came to with this message. I know most parents that have left their kids behind to go look for a green pasture to make sure that they have a better life. But you've stayed for 5 years, 6 years without even returning home. Imagine, okay, for boys it's okay, but a girl growing up without a mother, a girl growing up without a mother advising them, telling them the thing that they shouldn't do, standing there and tell your kid, you know what, you should avoid this to, you know, to just keep your life, to avoid things that might happen to you. You parents, you're there, you're just focusing on working, you're giving them this one. Yes, there's a time you have it, but there's a time when you say, okay, this is time for me to go home. By the time you go back home, it's too late. A child will tell you, yes, I'm like this because of you, because you never listen to me. You were there taking care of other people's children. They are with their mothers, but you never cared about me. You never cared about coming and getting to know what I'm going through, or even listening to me. There's some things, guys, let me tell you, it's not on, you leave your children with their stepfathers, your You find fathers, they have turned their daughters into their wives. You find uncles, they have turned their nieces into their night routine. So parents, banagimba, I'm begging you parents, please keep an eye on your children. Mubulirira abaana bammwe ate n'abantu bemuleeta ewaka simanyi mbu banganda simanyi bano baani. Mama, you're not married to that man, but you're bringing a man into your house. You're leaving that man with your kids in the house. You know you have daughters, and you leave your kids with a man in the house, a man who is not even their father, and that man is taking advantage of children without you knowing. And those children, they don't know how to tell you, mother, the man that you brought into this house is doing this and this to us. They don't know how to tell you. They don't know how you're going to react. So parents, please, I'm just begging of you guys, please. You know, you may ignore this and just look at it that it's nothing, but guys, what's going around us, we need to open our eyes. Not only keeping an eye on elders, people like uncles and stepfathers, also these small boys. You know, those small boys, they've also become a problem. Those ones at 7, you find them in corridors, you find them where they have their own secret places. You know that those small kids guy, those children, they are so funny, but they are one who are impregnated other young ones. You know that the small children are having sex behind their parents without even knowing. So parents, mubenenga mukumama seri abana bamwe, keep an eye on your children, be there for them. Yes, I know you have to chase money, you have to put food on the table, you have to feed them, you have to do what, but also take a time to spend with your family. Don't spend it with your friends. If you want to spend it with your friends, call them at your place. Sit with your kids, find the time, kids, sit with them, ask them. Your daughters, your sons, tell them the truth. Your daughters, tell them the truth. You know, this really hurts the most, to grow up without being told the truth. You know, I really admire white people, even though we say that they grow up like, you know, they talk bad to their parents, but sometimes, let me just say this, white people, they have raised their kids well, because not all of them, but some. What I love about them is that they tell their kids the truth. They talk about sex, which you don't find in an African home. In an African home, will you find a parent sitting down and telling a kid about talking about sex? No, they'll be like, they are shy to talk about it. But guys, I've learned that this is not something to be shy about. It's always to educate children about sex. Okay, I know maybe most of parents, when they talk about sex, they know that you're going to start telling them how the whole thing goes, the whole scenario goes on the bed. But no, just teach them about education about sex. Tell them sex is this and this and that. You know, a child will know. Yes, she or he might not ask you all the questions, but you need to answer them the few things that they need to know. The most of the important things that they need to know, that if I do this, this is not good for myself, this is not good for my future. Parents, stay with your kids before it's too late. Before you wake up and you're like, oh, all the kids have all grown up, and they start acting weird in the house. By the time you say, this is the time that I want to focus on my kids, you're a grandmother, you're a grandfather in the house. And when you ask a child what happened, the child will tell you, well, you were busy chasing money while someone was busy bribing me. You know, someone's busy there vibing me with words, sweet talking me, giving me presents. But even if it's that, also this goes also to children. However much your parents are chasing over money, please guys, please stay away from sex. Stay away from those romance things. You're still young for it. There's always time for everything. You're still young, guys. I know you small children, you're doing things and you're getting pregnant. And most those of your young kids are impregnant their fellow teenagers. You find a mother, the young of the age of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, they are mothers. You find a child of 16 with 3 kids. Guys, it's true. Don't say no, Rolimba, but it's true. Someone with 12 years old, but she has 2 kids. At the age of 17, she has 4 kids. Guys, abazadde mukumira amaseri abaana bamwe. Parents, please keep an eye on your children. I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I just wish every parent to sit down. Tubeerenga abazungu bagamba abaana baabwe ekituufu. Ekintu ky'okubuulira omwana ku bya sex, ku by'omukwano tekitegeeza nti omubuulire action erigenda maaso mubuulire. Owulira, just musomese omubuulire munnange. Temuyigiriza abaana baabwe okusika obujanjalo bwokka obwa wansi, but please mubayigirize nti weekuume. Owulira, tomuyigiriza ate ebyokubuliruka naye muyigirize. Teach them what they need to know. Africans, they teach their children to pull. You're teaching her to go. If you teach her to pull, it's like you're telling her go and do it. But teach them about sex education. Tell them that, Munagi, my dear, you have to avoid this. Don't have sex when you're still young. You ruin your future. And most of the people who have ruined their future, they are we girls. We ruin our future. Some parents, the minute you become, you get that ball into you. No school, no more school. You have to suffer with it. You have to take the responsibility of that thing that is in you. Because they'll tell you, you know what? It's your fault. Because you went out and you messed out. So guys, share this video with your friends, family. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, please subscribe and click the bell to turn on the notification. Every time that I upload the new videos, you'll be notified. You receive every video that I upload. Okay, guys? So this is it. And parents, I want you to watch this video. Share with all the house managers and those who are not also house managers, even those who work in the office, anywhere they work. Just share this video with them. Tell them, guys, we need to keep an eye on our children. It's important. Our children are doing this small thing that for us we think it's shameful, but they are doing it and they are ruining their lives. Some of them are getting HIV. You've forgotten that some children are born with AIDS, guys. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about it today. So that's my message for you guys. Okay, love me, hate me, but anyway, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I love you guys. Until I see you next time, bye.